Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. Who will I marry? When? Let's find out. I'm using 3 decks. Golden Tarot, A.E. Waite, and the Mystifying Oracle. I'll shuffle and pull 3 cards from each deck to form 3 piles. All of my pick-a-card readings are for the general collective for entertainment purposes. If anything resonates, that could be synchronicity. I am always available for private, more in-depth readings, which I do in my webcam, natal chart, and synastry consultations. All of my information is provided in each and every description box. Uno mas. That was no good. Uno mas, for real. No, this time I really mean it. Uno mas. Bueno. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. Oh, come on. You would think that I was drunk. I'm sober. I just got out of bed and I haven't meditated or done yoga. No caffeine. Uno mas. Bueno. Uno, dos, tres. 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 This is pile 1. This is pile 2. Pile 3. If you chose pile 1, here is your reading. Ten of Wands. 7 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. The Star. The Chariot, the Star again, the Emperor, King of Swords. All right. I feel like you are going to marry someone you have known for a while. You won't necessarily have been in a romantic relationship with this person for a long time before you get married, but you will have known each other. Meaning this could be someone that you connected with, but you couldn't really have a relationship because other factors interfered. Could have been long distance, geography. This person could have been married to someone else when you met. You could have been married to someone else. You both could have been married to someone else. I feel like this could be a second marriage, maybe for both of you, a second or a third marriage. So I feel like the people in pile 1 are a little bit older. 30s, 40s, maybe even 50s. I don't feel like this is someone you've been on and off again with necessarily. I don't really see any toxic cycles to this connection. Could be twin flames, could be soulmates. I feel like you have quite a bit of Aquarius to your chart. The star comes up twice. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars. And I feel like you both have fire in your charts. The Emperor, of course, is Aries. But for these two wands to come out and then the Emperor between you, I feel like you may share fire in your charts. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars. I feel like your future husband is probably an air sign, or he has a lot of air to his chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars. So I see air and fire. When you do get engaged, I feel like because you have known each other for so long, it's going to be a short engagement. You've overcome a lot on your own and in the context of this relationship. You both, I feel like you both are survivors. You have overcome considerable odds in life. I see Saturn here. You probably have pretty strong Saturn connections in your synastry. For example, your Saturn could be conjunct your future husband's sun, or your Saturn could trine his Venus. But there is a Saturn connection here. I do see you being spiritually connected. You've probably been together in previous incarnations. So it's heavy when you meet. It's not casual. It's not lighthearted. It goes much deeper than physical attraction. You probably see each other quite a bit in dreams, and you probably think of each other quite a bit before this all comes together and solidifies. Yeah, I feel like when he does propose, it's going to go fast. I don't really see the marriage here. I see all the stuff leading up to the marriage. And it could be that he proposes in Cancer season, the Chariot. And I can't really tell you if it's Cancer season this year or next year. I can pull a card for clarification. I tend to shy away from specific dates, but I do see a proposal in Cancer season. Please clarify in one card, when will the marriage in pile 1 take place? Three of Wands. We have Three of Wands. We have Three of Pentacles. So it is very likely that you marry this person this year. Like I keep saying, 2019 is a 3-year. It's significant to me because I'm a life path 3. And 2010 was a 3-year, and that was a very significant year for me. So I noticed the 3s, and especially this year because 3 is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, and Jupiter is currently home in Sagittarius. So for pile 1, I see you getting engaged in late June, early to mid-July this year, and getting married this year. And for more details on your future husband, and you can swap the genders, of course, but my audience is mostly women, I see your future husband being very powerful, very independent. This is a man who has made his own way in the world. He's pretty much anti-status quo. He is very much an individual. And he's stubborn as hell. He's set in his ways, but he's passionate. And he absolutely adores you. You are the light of his life. So it won't seem that way at first. It won't seem like he is romantic, but this man is deeply romantic. And when he commits to you, it's for life. And that might sound like bullshit because I said this could be a second or third marriage, but this is a complicated man. He had a lot of stuff to work out in his life. He probably got married the first time when he was young, when he was a teenager or early 20s. Could have been that he got married because of an unplanned pregnancy. But it's taken him a while to grow into himself. And I do feel like you're fated. I do feel like your soulmates are twin flames. You're destined to be together. And I see a lot of maturity here, a lot of hard-earned maturity and wisdom. So with this marriage, no matter if it's second or third, whatever, I see this marriage lasting for the rest of your lives. So that's pile 1. And if you chose pile 2, we have 10 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why I do that. Okay. 6 of Swords, the Fool, the World, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. These two 10s. This is very similar to pile 1. Pile 1 had the 10 of Wands. The Fool. Again, I can't make this up. That's why I shuffle on camera. Page of Wands. Okay, we have the Fool twice. We have the 2 10s. We have the 3 Court cards. I feel like this is you. I feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles. And like I said in pile 1, my audience is mostly women, but you can swap it. You can swap the genders. But I'm focused on who is my future husband. I feel like your Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars. I feel like you are independent, you're rooted in reality, and you have accumulated quite a lot of material stuff for yourself. I feel like you are successful, you're fine on your own, but you can't deny this connection to the Knight of Pentacles. Could be an age gap. He could be a few years younger than you. With the Page of Wands, I feel like he's going to propose in the spring. Could be this spring, but I'll get further clarification on that. Similar to pile 1, I feel like this is someone you have known for a while. I don't see this being a new person. This could possibly be an ex, someone that you had a painful breakup with, possibly even a divorce. You have put a lot of time, energy, effort, heart, and soul into this connection. At times, you have felt like you were doing all the giving. You probably have some Virgo in your chart. But you've come into this new cycle where there's balance. You've got the fixed signs in the world. You've got Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. You're finding this balance, and whereas before one or both of you might have felt like just giving up, just throwing in the towel, it was too much of a risk. One of you might have felt like you were inferior to the other person. This is too good to be true. But you're at a point where you're willing to take the risk and just go for it because the connection cannot be denied. With this pile, I see a very strong physical attraction, very strong sexual chemistry. You could be twin flames or soulmates. That's not really indicated here. But you are both in love with each other. There is love here. There is desire. And I see the Knight of Pentacles overcoming tendencies of caution, and he struggles expressing his feelings, but he's overcoming that because he loves you so much. He's coming towards you, and I see a proposal probably this spring. And I take note of the 3 rabbits because, like I said in pile 1 had some 3s. 2019 is a 3-year. But I will get clarification on this. Please clarify in 1 card for pile 2. When will the couple in pile 2 get married? 1 card. Page of Cups. So I see the proposal this spring, and I see you getting married in Cancer season. I'm seeing late June which is when Cancer season begins. So, yeah. I don't feel like you'll be surprised by this. If you chose pile 2, I feel like you are in communication with this person. You've known this person for a while. You've gone through cycles. This is probably an ex. You have reconnected recently, and this will come as no surprise to you. So this will only resonate with a few people. I realize that, but I interpret the cards as I see them. And I do see a proposal this spring, and I see you getting married in Cancer season, and I'm seeing late June. So that's pile 2. And if you chose pile 3, we have 4 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, love it. Knight of Coins, that's Knight of Pentacles, and 2 of Coins, 2 of Pentacles, again. See, I was going to delete this because I do multiple takes quite a lot. But I'm not going to delete this because this is too good. So just going with it. 4 of Wands twice. These are identified often as twin flame cards. 1111. This could be a twin flame connection. You could be twin flames. You could be soulmates. Only the 2 people in the relationship know what it is. But I do see a spiritual connection here. And like for the first 2 piles, I see this marriage happening this year. And I realize how crazy that sounds. I realize that a lot of people watching probably feel like they haven't met their future husband yet. So this will only resonate with a few people probably. These 2 court cards coming out, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, being separated by 4 of Swords. Either this is someone that you have been with before, not necessarily in a sexual context. You could have been connected. Like I said in pile 1, it could have been that when you met, you were committed to other people. So either you already know this person is a connection, you have this spiritual connection with, you probably meet up in the 5D quite a bit, see each other in dreams and so forth, mental telepathy, or, but this is more unlikely because I'm seeing this here, this is someone that you haven't met yet, someone that you meet after you come out of this period of healing, this period of going down and just taking care of yourself, going into self-preservation mode. But I'm inclined to say for pile 3, and that makes all of these piles similar, and that this is someone you already know and you've known this person for a while. I see you, the person who chose this pile, is the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars, and your future husband, Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars. I don't see an age gap here. And I realize that with twin flames, again, you could be twin flames or soulmates, I don't know. I realize that with twin flames, there's usually an age gap, but I don't see an age gap here. I see you both being in your 20s or 30s probably. I do see this being a first marriage for both of you. Could have been that you have lived with other people and been in serious relationships, but I see this as being a first legal marriage for both of you. I do see the marriage happening, the wedding happening this year. Threes keep coming up. And like I keep saying, 2019 is a 3-year. 3 is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. Jupiter is currently in Sagittarius. I don't know when Jupiter goes into Capricorn. I'll have to look into that. But I see this happening this year. 3 of Cups, celebrating. 2 of Pentacles, mutual exchange of energy, true love. You give, you receive. You're on the same page. You're in sync. This is true love. This is 2 people who reciprocate. 2 people who make this connection, this relationship, top priority. The characteristics of your future husband. I'm seeing an introvert of above average intelligence. This is someone who's probably pretty set in his ways. He knows who he is and what he wants. He can't be rushed. He can't be pushed. He can't be manipulated. He's very strong in his mind. He values this connection, this relationship. This is his top priority. This is someone who is not manic, who's just all over the place. Excuse me. This is someone who is very deliberate and someone who's probably not always checking the phone, not always checking social media. Someone who is not inclined to take a lot of risk. He has his routines and he sticks to those. This is a creature of habit. He works hard. This person is definitely not lazy. Even when he's not working, he's working. He's working on projects around the house. He's always doing something. So it takes a while to get to know this person. Some people might dismiss this man as boring, but you know him like no one else. You know that he's complicated. There are all these layers, and he's not boring at all. This is your ideal masculine. You know that you can trust this person. This person does not have any player energy whatsoever. Your sex life is probably deeply gratifying. You take care of each other. Your needs are met. And you are content to live this quiet life in love with each other. You don't have to go on these crazy adventures. You don't have to constantly be going and spending money and doing things. You're happy just to be at home with each other. So I see this as a very good, solid, stable love. Tremendous support. This is someone who will be sitting beside you, holding your hand in the ER or when you're burying a loved one. This is someone who always has your back, 110%. To me, that's sexy as hell. So, that's what I have for pile 3. But I didn't say when this person will propose or when you'll get married. I'll try to get clarification on that, like I did for the first 2 piles. Please show me, please clarify in one card. When will the couple shown in pile 3 get married? but I do see this here. The Magician, Gemini season. That will not resonate with everyone. Gemini season is upon us. It starts in late May. It goes until June 21st, I think is the cutoff. So, could be that you get on a plane and you go to Vegas or Reno. You could go to the courthouse. But I'm seeing Gemini season this year for pile 3. And that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you massive love and light from San Antonio.